Hello, everybody, and welcome to FPS Friday. I am Aaron Sampson.
I'm Ryan Schubert. What's up?
I got my cowboy shirt on today.
Oh, you do?
It's like a fish cowboy.
I don't have a cowboy.
There's like fish, and he's underwater, and it makes sense in some world.
Sure.
Today we are going to be looking at Call of Juarez, not Call of Juarez, as my 6 years of Spanish would believe me, or lead me to believe. Call of Juarez Gunslinger. We gave this an 8.0 just recently.
Just recently, yeah.
Sequel to Call of Juarez Blood and Shit, right? Or is it Call of Juarez Bound in Blood?
Did you play any of the other ones?
I did. I played Bound in Blood. I was kind of meh about it. Like felt the shooting was very, very stiff. That was my main problem with it, was the actual shooting part in the game. How about yourself?
I played the first one. I can't remember on what. I don't know if it was regular Xbox or 360, but I pretty much hated it. So completely that I had to beat it. I got so angry at a certain point that I just needed to keep playing it.
That is one philosophy.
Yeah,
you had an angry finish on that game.
It has a decent score on our site if I remember correctly, and I don't know if it was that I had played Gun recently enough and I actually liked Gun that I just wasn't doing it for me.
So let's why don't we go ahead and get into this?
So
why don't you tell me what you like about?
We'll rock some
Gunslinger.
Story mode, and then maybe like check out arcade, and then I'm just obviously as we've learned I'm terrible with duels. Arcade and duels basically feature aspects from the story, but they don't have the Silas Greaves character talking like constantly. So we'll get into this story stuff, and
we're also in the Twitch chat. If any of you out there have played the Call of Juarez series, we'd love to hear your thoughts on these titles. I think the last one was The Cartel. This one is less gangster, more gunslinger.
So far, what I've played of this one, it's pretty good. It controls well. It looks cool. It's got a kind of like a almost Borderlands-y look to it. Definitely borrowing a lot of style from Borderlands, and in a good way, not in a bad way. So
we already have a comment by Rick Guitarist. The Cartel was hot garbage.
Oh boy. Hey, Dan, can you get a little more sound?
Don't believe so.
There we go.
I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
The very one.
Oh, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing
Getting
through.
drunk.
Got a little business to take care of.
Sakatumi says Call of Juarez Duty.
In honor, if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
If it had good multiplayer, that would be
It
accurate.
would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
Howdy,
I'm
Molly.
Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar.
We got all the generic name people in this place.
Reaver41 says, I was a beta tester on Gunslinger, so we will blame you if we don't like it.
Oh, great.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang?
I'm definitely not a master of the game, but it's
Is that where you
fun.
started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't
I think our
believe
review is
everything you
pretty
read in them
accurate.
Dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right.
Isn't that how every Billy the Kid movie starts?
Wouldn't back down for nobody.
Just about.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawman who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy
So there's
promised his
definitely going to
regulars
be
would take
a
the
lot of
lives
this.
every bastard who helped bushwhack John
So if everybody out there
Kid
in
had a big chip on
Streamland
his shoulder
starts
and a
getting
hair
tired
trigger
of the
Made him dangerous as
storyline, we
hell.
can maybe switch modes.
Turn the voice down or go to arcade mode. Oh, we already got dogs comments. Are there any dogs in this game?
The Dogs of Duty.
I want to know if that dog is going to die at the end of Ghost. Just like slow motion clamp down on some terrorist nards.
I forget who it was. I think it was either Kevin Van Ord or
Just like-
Carolyn Pettit that had tweeted something like, it's like either it dies or it dies and comes back, and it was like, yeah, great.
It was about 30 years ago.
It does kind of have that Borderlands
Yeah, it's
cell
got a-
shaded-ish look.
Yeah, and you know, here at the beginning, I can just sort of
I
like,
threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead,
yeah.
let me tell you what happened that
So
day.
you're walking around, right? This game isn't like
Suddenly, I had
a quick
this
draw, like arcade type title.
Funny how.
Not right
No,
now.
Steve.
Is it like almost corridor shooter-ish?
Yeah, it is. It's actually quite corridor shooter-ish. It's not an open world thing like Borderlands. And it has cows. And cow butt. Yeah.
Whoa,
Whoa.
that's
Okay.
some major cow
And
udder.
tumbleweeds. Anyway,
So the first time I actually saw a tumbleweed I grew up in California. First time I saw a tumbleweed in real life, I was like, "What? Those are real?" Like, I thought that was just in movies.
I remember the first time I saw a tumbleweed, I was just like, how did that happen?
Uh-oh. Captain Judaism is saying no cow petting. Fail. Game is fail. There's no
Yep,
cow
no
petting.
cow petting, not the
knew those
Assassin's
two
Creed
morons never let
petting
me through.
animals.
I had no choice.
So I have no choice apparently, but
You got a Jacobs.
Is he with us?
yeah, it's all Jacobs.
Everything is a Jacobs in this
Everything
game.
is a Jacobs, yeah. Yeah.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah.
So I think this game was well reviewed just for its sort of simplicity. But you have to do simplicity well for it to be good. I mean, simplicity on its own isn't necessarily great.
And this actually does it pretty well. I mean, this kind of like makes no bones about what it is.
So that's just what I did.
You can spin your gun with right bumper. So do you get points for like doing a spin and then shooting somebody?
It's not. It's actually the icon spins just to let you know that you have like your focus basically,
Ah,
and that lets you like slow down time and all that good stuff.
so how do you get Malawan weapons?
For the kids'
There are
apprehension.
no Malawan weapons.
Damn it.
Fred was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Ah, screw you.
Please tell me they're at least midget versions of the bad guys.
This is not Borderlands. I'm sorry. As much as we'd like it to be, but no, it is actually pretty fun. It's fun.
Alfred Dubstep says, this doesn't suck like the cartel, right?
So much as I've played,
Front door
it's been pretty
putting
fun.
my
It's
butt.
pretty drastically different from what I understand. I mean,
Decided to
this
get
is less, like I said, this is less gangster and more gunslinger.
Yeah. Ooh, I found a secret.
Scrowback wants you to look out for some handsome Jack.
Oh man, they go there though. They go there like, you know, the character introductions and stuff from Borderlands. They totally do the same thing here.
Eminent Stranger 1 says it does lack variety in scores. It needs to be more like Bulletstorm. The thing with Bulletstorm I didn't like was that I thought the leash got really repetitive after a while.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciated what they were going for, but it was sort of like a one-trick pony.
What do I want to do? Do I want to get double guns, or do I want better aiming with the pistol, or do I want...
So you got an upgrade system going on here.
When I played it the other day, I upgraded the Ranger track, but I'm gonna go with the Gunslinger because 2 pistols is too fucking cool.
Oh, you know, also for those of you out in the chat, we did just have the Xbox One announcement. If you guys still want to talk about that, we are cool too. I think the latest today was that I think we looked at the proprietary port on the bottom of the controller and we're like, oh, my expensive headset is totally not going to work for voice chat anymore.
bunch of chicks.
And then this morning, Turtle Beach announced that they are doing an official headset for the Xbox One.
Yep.
Still, one of them reached the
Oh no,
wall
that's
tower.
bullshit.
Oh, avoid it.
I had just pulled the trigger on the headshot on the other dude.
It would be
Avoid it.
lucky
All
shit.
right, so what is this? You avoid. Okay, I forget how this works though. I can do left stick, right dodge, left, right. It's like bullet time.
JG Cross is saying the banter in this game is what carries it.
I mean, I think the gameplay is good too. Actually, I mean,
Oh, that's... I just remembered what I really did not like about the Bound in Blood version of this game was the fact that you had to spend 30% of your time reloading revolvers.
You still do that.
There was so much reloading. So much reloading.
That's actually kind of what builds the tension, though, in the arcade mode of this, because like
reloading.
You find yourself like you're on a timer, and
The right position
you've
is
got
very important.
2 shots in your shotgun and
Personally,
6
I
shots in your
prefer to be
pistol,
on
and
top.
it's just sort of like
Question for you: is there dual wielding in this game?
there is. I just unlocked it actually.
Where was
So that's one of the things. It's one of the skills you unlock.
Yeah, like I can. Let's see. I don't know if can I do it with this gun. Let me see.
Yep.
There we go.
There you go. You got
Got
some
2 of them.
duels, some dualies.
I'll get into that in a minute. Bitch.
A lot of them were saddle tramps, or sod busters, or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
What was the gun? Just random, but what was the gun back in the day? Was it in Perfect Dark, where it was like a one-shot pistol you could take into multiplayer? We used to call it. So when you had 2 of them out, my brother and I used to call them the Deuce Jimmies. It was like 2 incredibly powerful hand cannons you could just take people out with. And once you got the Deuce Jimmies, you were just basically good to go.
Unstoppable.
Yeah.
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
we currently have a conversation about delivering pizza in the chat. I'm not sure how it went to that weird place. Oh yeah, so the Turtle Beach confirmed that they are developing official headsets for the new Xbox One, which basically it feels like them saying to you, like, oh, you wanted to take your headsets with you to the Xbox One? We're going to treat this like airline. Like, oh, you wanted to take your luggage with you? That's going to cost you $100.
Why would you want to do that?
They made up
Yeah.
for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless...
Although, to be fair, I think typically consoles have not
It was a
accepted
bit of a
like
slog,
headsets from
but I
previous
finally
consoles.
fought my way
Yeah,
around the
that-
back of the house.
Still disappointing.
Although they, couldn't they have just had like a USB plug-in like PCs do? Just go USB.
Oh, come on. That makes too much sense.
Yeah.
And like that, I was inside. None the worse for wear.
Question from Call Me Joe 2: is there a cover system?
No. It's pretty much straight FPS style.
I mean, it's designed to be very arcadey, right?
It is. It is.
Bob Jones 1980 saying nothing that works with a 360 will work with an Xbox One. Nothing. That's going to be a problem for me because my wife and I actually still use like Kinect fitness games.
So here we go. This is like the Borderlands style character introduction.
Oh, nice. So I'm literally going to have 2 Kinects on top of my television. That is going to just look stupid.
Grab a gun and get to the window.
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of.
Ricky Guitarist is saying the PS4 will most likely use Bluetooth as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for more standard formats, more standard pieces of technology that aren't so proprietary.
Yeah.
Proprietary is typically just a way for them to make money. There's no real reason for something like a headset proprietary port.
That's when Charlie got hit.
No, Charlie.
Catching us in a crossfire, shouted Billy.
All right, Must Metal has a riddle. Wife asks, who's the most shot character in shooting games? Hint, it just never dies. I have no idea where you're going with that, but we will see, I guess. Soliloquy is saying the Xbox One's a bit too authoritarian for me. M16 Mojo saying, I'm not rooting for either one. I'm mostly PC. PS4 looks like it's ahead by leaps and bounds. I don't know if I'd say leaps and bounds, but it looks like the PS4 is a little bit more focused on gaming and less on, you know, watching television.
Well, to be fair about that, like, you know, Xbox did say pretty clearly, like, this presentation.
Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them.
Okay, so this game has some like funny stuff in it.
Okay,
Like,
Must Metal just answered his riddle. 1984 Duck Hunt. The dog never dies. It keeps on giggling. That's true. That dog just mocked you the whole time.
so here's one of those
I
things.
said that it was time to cut and run.
There's the character's voiceover telling me I'm taking too long here. And the game has a lot of funny stuff like that. It's pretty like tongue-in-cheek. I'm probably not supposed to, do that.
Why is the floor shining lights on the wall?
That's what floors do in the Wild West. Oh, the barrels came back.
Call Me Joe is pointing out that he's voting for PC gaming to be more popular at this point. I think that Steam has definitely gained a lot of ground late in this console cycle. We'll see if that goodwill that Steam, you know, has built up keeps people, I guess. I mean, because you can if you have the money, there's no reason why you can't own a console and play games with a PC on Steam.
Yeah.
You can do both.
Many young men have, like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack is just Josh.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Green,
Yeah.
please continue.
Please call me.
Terrathale says, once I sat more than 6 hours in front of Duck Hunt without failing. I never want to see it again. Would you get to like level 99 or something?
What are you gonna do?
Eminent Stranger seems to be voting for the PS4. Doesn't want to pay to use online features. I don't know. Didn't they? The PS4 might charge for online. We just don't know yet. It's still too early to tell. You know, in a couple weeks when we go to E3, I'm sure they're going to start talking a little bit more in detail about it. Punch that guy in the jaw.
Making my way past the castle of fallen foes.
Get a little focus juice going there.
I guess so. The game just handed that over to me.
Yeah. So you're playing on a 360 gamepad. How does that feel right now?
Garrett hired a whole
Feels
regiment
good.
of guns.
The aiming's pretty good.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, obviously, it's not the mouse und keyboard.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these
Assuming I'm saying this name right, Therm Scrotovans is saying, anyone thinking about getting a Wii U now? You know, somebody in our office just stood up yesterday and said that. They're like, wow, Wii U's looking pretty good to me right now.
Yeah, if there were games for it.
And that's when
you know what? I don't know.
Meeting Pat Garrett.
You went toe to toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked on tin star.
You're gonna have to duel.
Here comes the part I suck at.
Dude, Bound in Blood taught you how to duel and then made you do it like an hour later by the time you'd completely forgotten how to do it, and you just died a lot. Somebody's asking you to shoot the chickens.
You challenged him to
They're
a
not gonna blow up. It's not
You read
Skyrim.
that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes.
Somebody with an insanely long name is asking if we FPS dudes ever play good games like BioShock Infinite or Half-Life. Usually for the FPS streams, we like to go multiplayer, just because we think they're a little bit more interesting. You know, obviously we're not doing that today. But yes, we have played those games. Usually they're pretty well covered by the time we get to them. Unless they come out late in the week.
Aim, pull right trigger, aim, pull right trigger.
Wow, that is ridiculously overcomplex way of pulling a gun and shooting somebody.
Shit.
Oh, in the neck.
Killed him. Fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
That's funny. It just rewound you.
Oh, hey, experience points. Huh?
Exploding chickens.
To some fried chicken.
I think he just acknowledged that you were killing chickens.
I can't melee them though. Dance.
I don't think they understand English.
Screw 'em.
And or dancing. They're sort of flopping. Does that count?
These are easy targets. Well, now I'm missing them.
Spoke too soon.
Who's hungry? Oh, okay.
I wonder if those X's on the back of your revolver denote something, or if that's just like a. It's probably just the model, isn't it?
It's just the model.
Yeah.
They all look the same. Like, look, if I bring up 2, then well, you can't see the other side of it right now. All right. Oh, where do you think you're going?
Oh, Mark Walton is on our chat. He says he didn't shoot as many chickens as you, Ryan.
Not a chicken shooter? Hell's coming with me, chickens.
You are really dedicated to shooting chickens there. Get achievement if you get all of them? We're about to find out. Oh, that one's booking it. Oh, he's holding it down for the chicken kind. Oh, you can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. There you go. Is that all of them? You should get like a chicken scratch on the back of your gun now.
All right. There we go.
So for those of you in the chat, Mark Walton is the gentleman who did the review for this game.
And here's what really happened.
Stepped inside.
Call Me Joe 2 says Fable had the chicken chaser.
Thing I heard was
Fable also had dog, in case Call of Duty never noticed that.
And go on. How did
Fallout
it end?
3 had a dog.
And boy,
Dog meat.
That was just the beginning.
Captain Judaism saying, what did those chickens ever do to you, Ryan? What'd they do to you?
They clucked in my direction, man. Can't abide that. Can't abide no chicken.
I'm gonna put chickens under the category of like lamb. Like, they are cute as hell, but just too delicious to live.
They're not cute. There's nothing cute
Lambs
about
are cute. Oh, well, chickens aren't cute.
Chickens
Yeah.
aren't cute.
But they are delicious.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Should have brought some wings to the
After I
stream.
came to, bastard had clocked me.
Eminent Stranger 1 says, chickens are dicks, so I've been eating dicks all this time. That's one way to look at it.
And the kid surrendered? When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to
Scroback says, did Fable have Navy SEAL dogs that run Tress FX?
with scars on their noses. Nose scars. Ear tattoos.
Sorry if you're having quality problems on our stream. Our very own Dan is working on it.
Oh, I can end concentration. I didn't know that.
It's important.
See, you
to
learn
know
something
that I was
new
only
every day
riding
from a
with
loading
Billy
screen.
So I could find the bastard I was after.
Mark Walton saying he loved Django.
Unchained.
He was with John Kinney's gang.
Or one of the earlier films.
And they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
I have Django Unchained
Why were you
from
after
Netflix sitting at home. I
That
just haven't had
son
time
of
to
a
watch
bitch
it
a
yet.
bullet for
I hear
what
that
he
movie
done
was
to
good.
Mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make
Soliloquies is saying, I heard the Call of Duty Ghosts trailer was peppered up.
and a few other guards.
Doesn't actually look like that. Usually they are.
That some lady
I'm just gonna say this:
pistol for
never actually trust like a press conference trailer.
say is that
It's just a rule of thumb.
too.
Pretty much. Yeah, I got some keys now.
You gonna stab somebody with your
Stab
keys?
somebody with
Was finding a
keys.
firearm.
You gonna shove the keys in the barrel of the gun and then shoot them into somebody?
Oh yeah. Just fucking here.
Our very own Mark Walton is asking, does anybody own a 4K TV out there?
My nuggets.
Ricky Guitar is saying 4K TVs cost as much as cars. Yeah, I remember seeing the first flat screen TV at Best Buy like 10 years ago. It was $10,000. I remember like I was in Tucson and I walked into a Best Buy and there was this giant, incomprehensibly thin television for $10,000. And I was like, what is this wizardry? Probably the equivalent of like a $600 to $800 television now.
Nice. Gun porn.
Gorn porn.
Can cut a man clean in half? I'd like to see that.
What if it's not clean though? Is that like false advertising?
I saw
Yeah,
Billy
right?
through the window,
It's probably not clean.
and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
No, I don't want to go to the room.
Therm Scottavan says my father-in-law
Hell,
works with a 4K
Carry
monitor.
gun was like a double barrel.
What does he do for a living?
It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kids escaped, raised a huge ruckus. Guards were everywhere looking for him.
That is not in half.
Cool, thanks to Dan for getting our stream looking good again.
Oh, that reminds me.
Therm Scottavan says he's a colorist for movies. I suppose that makes sense.
That would make sense. You'd need a color grading monitor.
A very large color grading monitor. Call Me Joe 2 says medical professionals could use higher quality monitors. What to play Gunslinger? I think medical professionals should definitely play this game.
Oh, totally.
Recommended for medical professionals.
Where am I going?
Actually, you know what game medical professionals should play is Sniper Elite. It's a good anatomy lesson.
Roof to roof like a damn
That game is
thing.
great for teaching you anatomy.
Followed the play.
You're like, oh, that's where the kidney is.
Some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. Suddenly, I was a fugitive.
Oh, we got votes for Surgeon Simulator as well. I think Surgeon Simulator played a little fast and loose with reality, as in there's a surgery to remove a man's brain in a moving ambulance, and that's what you're supposed to be doing. I want to see a clean cut in half.
Right, I've got. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing that. It's not happening.
And make it clean.
Oh, just lost my combo. Dang.
So you build up score combos in this, right?
Yeah, you do. Basically what it is that you have 4 seconds, I think, between kills. Is there ammo somewhere that I'm supposed to be able to get?
Can you jump off this roof if you want to, or are you like stuck here shooting dudes?
I don't know.
How much free roaming can you do within one of these situations?
Want me to like find out?
Yeah, let's see. Try and jump off. Oh,
No.
you got insta-killed. Eminent Stranger 1 says, my highest combo is 31 so far. What was your combo there, like 4? You got a little ways to go, buddy.
Yeah, my highest combo is like 11. Or 14, actually.
Scrollback says, according to Surgeon Simulator, brain surgery is pretty easy.
Doesn't look that easy to me.
We're having debate right now as to whether there's a use for 4K monitors at the moment.
Not so much now, but soon enough.
Sir Lolington saying my highest combo is 0 right now, so you're doing better than him. Him or her.
I got that going for me.
Scrollback says surgery in space.
I have to say, I thought that was a pretty freaking funny
Yeah.
addition. Oh, do I go this way?
I don't know. My prediction for the future is 4K is going to end up like HD. It's probably just going to be a thing that everybody has in 10 years.
Yeah.
And nobody will think about it.
No!
I still remember when HD
Not
came
off
out,
the
though.
roof.
I was skeptical when HD first came out. I was like, what? Why do I need anything more than 4x3 television? That doesn't make any sense. And then 5 years later, like when you watch SD, you're like, what is this crap? Yeah, that's sort of the natural evolution of when things start looking better.
Okay, now where did I go wrong? Is it this way? No, that I died. 4-foot fall. I can get shot like 30 times.
You know, I kind of wonder, so the Xbox One's like instant booting between different things, and I think the PS4 to an extent probably has that. I wonder if that's also going to be one of those things.
No.
Oh.
I see where I'm going, though.
Broke your ankle. I wonder if the instant switching is going to be one of those things where you're like, why do I need that? And then like a couple years later, it's just going to be normal to you. And when you try and boot up an all 360, you're going to be like, why is this taking forever?
It takes forever for a game to load.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm.
What's happening?
I knew if I was ever going to
Eminent Stranger says gravity. That's what's happening to you.
I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way back.
Talk Sweet says my first Call of Juarez was Bound in Blood. What did you think of Bound in Blood?
I did not play Bound in Blood.
Sir Lolington says I bet you're amazing at platformers.
Yeah, well, a platformer is, you're supposed to do that stuff. I see you. I see you hiding in there. See you.
Jimmy Buffett is taking it up a notch. Says I can't wait till 20K monitors.
They weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
Oh, back to chicken murder.
Hey,
Go find a cow. Let's get some cow murder.
I wonder if cows are worth more points.
You got 10 for a chicken. Let's go find a cow to murder. You are dedicated to chicken murder.
Who doesn't like chicken murder? It's not politically incorrect.
How many chickens do you think you have actually murdered in your lifetime?
Personally?
Yeah.
Zero?
Like all the chickens that you have eaten were murdered for your
Oh, I see, yeah.
for your cause.
Many chickens. Does it have to, is it like, are we like sort of adding up? Is there accumulation that makes one chicken? Or is it like I ate 2 chicken wings and so that was 1 chicken?
Like how many wings plus how many breasts equals 1 chicken? I'd say if the chicken was dead, that counts because you ate it.
So like a plate of wings, that counts as 3 chickens.
Yeah, because 3 chickens had to die for your plate of wings. Probably more than that.
Yeah, but somebody else might have eaten the rest of it.
So you're only taking responsibility for like 1/10 of a chicken kill?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you know, it could have been fine without those wings and it didn't have to die. They could just take the wings right off.
That sounds humane.
They'll grow back.
You got a long headshot.
Head didn't look very long to me. Who wants some?
He's in town somewhere.
Oh, in the butt.
Butt shot.
Me and the kid shared a certain...
Hey, Bulletstorm gave you points for butt shots. Oh, avoid it.
Glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Oh man, that takes me back. That whole like red warning system, was it Time Crisis used to do that? You would get the red flash when like the guy who was actually capable of killing you would pop out.
Alright, nothing moves. Oh shit.
Screwback says Ryan just orders a chicken at a restaurant to make sure he keeps it to a single chicken that's killed.
I would like one chicken.
I would like to only kill one chicken in this restaurant, sir. Please,
Is that,
thank you.
Elwood Blues? Is that his order? One whole chicken? Or was it Jake? Who remembers? Jake or Elwood?
I'll flank it! Get your headstone! That was just too damn close. So much
Yeah.
just whizzing by my head. It was like
Free Soul VW says, why are
in the ground.
live chicken wings really big, but my buffalo wings
Find a hole.
are only an inch long? I feel gypped.
Though I never did have a great fun.
Maybe you're eating mini chickens.
Grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beast.
Ricky Guitar says Ryan doesn't waste food, he eats everything on the chicken.
The whole chicken.
He just swallows it whole like a boa.
Shot and
Best
all.
comment I've seen so far on the 4K debate. Therm Scott Evans is saying, nuts to screens, bring on the holographic TVs already. Damn straight, man. I've been waiting for that since, like, Star Wars.
Yeah, but you know, you have to remember that in all those like depictions of the holographic TVs and stuff,
That was a bit blue, saturated.
pretty low resolution too, by the way.
And they tend to
Do I
only
get
have...
points for just blowing up barrels without...
They tend to only be able to
Yeah.
play like Carrie Fisher.
Oh, who wants to know?
Were you a little bit concerned when they said she was going to be in the new Star Wars films?
No.
Just gonna say, if you saw Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, she would not look good in an iron bikini anymore. Just gonna throw that out there. I probably don't want to see her in an iron bikini
I think most of the cast would not look... Oh, that is not...
at this stage in life. Captain Judaism wants to bring the holodeck back. Well, I guess bring on the holodeck. That'd be rad if they had invented it and just forgotten the technology.
Where'd it go? No chicken will survive.
Eminent Stranger 1, virtual reality is what I want. Screw holograms.
We had a little virtual reality in the office a few weeks ago.
For a minute there, I thought what he had said is where I want to screw holograms, which I think is a thing that would also happen.
Oh, I didn't get this last time?
Scroll back saying, if there's holographic Tupac, I ought to be able to have hologram Call of Duty. Call of Duty.
Should I break up the skill points? Should I break them up?
Sir Lullington says Star Wars 6, a princess in trouble. I'd say that's probably assured. Yeah, M16 Mojo says, real men kill chickens before battle.
That last one I found in the middle of battle. That's not fair. Although the other 6 were killed before
He
battle.
just got caught in the crossfire, poor chicken. Ryan, have you cut a man clean in half yet?
No,
I'm gonna sue you for false advertising.
I didn't make that claim.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Yeah, where was the kid?
And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
To get shot. Oh God.
Nice. Oh, all right. How's this working?
Nice quick time
What
event.
even happened there?
So I could be a hapless
QTE?
boy and drop
Yeah,
attention
and
while
you know,
he
the
snuck
game
out of
sometimes just,
Oh, look at that. It's a dude with a board.
like, sometimes the game basically just throws those moments at you, and they're actually not too bad.
Sir Lullington says Chuck Norris kills chicken when he's thinking about killing chickens.
put a price on
Does it with his mind.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
I think Chuck Norris is too busy living in 1,000 years of darkness right now.
I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him.
Whoa, what the heck in...
You didn't do what the game wanted, so you
I
died.
died of not listening to the narrative.
You just Battlefield 3'd that moment.
Oh, I gotta shoot this guy again?
In for the kill.
By the way, I started an "Add Zombies Have a Weakness" thing on Twitter because I thought I was watching the last War Z trailer with Brad Pitt, and I was fearful for that movie's existence the minute Brad Pitt uttered the word "zombies have." I think they have a weakness.
Oh God, what is it?
I mean, what is a zombie's weakness? Like, they can't quit smoking.
They can't quit eating.
They can't
brains.
not. They can't not eat your brains. They just can't. They just can't stop themselves. That's their weakness. I swear to God, if War Z the movie has like one of those dumb like, oh, we just got to find the virus cure sort of things, I will projectile vomit onto the movie screen. I will do it. Because the book was so good.
I didn't read the book.
The book was all about like.
I have it, but I haven't read it.
The book was all about this really clinical, like nuanced, like discovery of how the slow burning zombie apocalypse happened because every culture sort of failed to recognize how dangerous it was. And then how they all reacted to it in different ways. There was no cure. It was just flat out like most of humanity got wiped out and then just had to freaking rough it back into existence. Sir Lullington says, I just ordered the book. Yeah, you will really enjoy that book. That book is probably one of the best zombie books I've ever read, and that is why I'm depressed that Brad Pitt is, like, playing in the movie. MS Stranger 1, yeah, says the movie looks nothing like the book.
Yeah, I still have to read the book. I have the first one, but I didn't have the War Z.
Master Tazo 23 says there's a movie where the zombies eventually rot. I sort of like that approach. I'm so over the like, oh, there's a cure, zombies have a weakness, like kind of dumb plot lines that a lot of movies tend to go with.
Where was there a cure?
I'm sure I've seen a zombie movie where there was a cure.
I think you're making that one up. I don't believe you, Aaron.
Okay, there have been vampire movies where there have been cures.
I'm gonna run around, look for chickens.
Sir Lullington says, but the movie had a tower of zombies. Yeah, like, I think pretty much when they made this movie, what they did is they replaced the word zombie in the script with zombie tidal wave. Like, anytime there was zombie, they just penciled in tidal wave right after that.
Oh man, I suck.
Scrowback says, to be fair, crushing the skull equals zombie weakness. But that's like, I'm not talking about an individual zombie, I'm talking about zombies, like the zombie horde as a whole. I mean, isn't the whole point of like why slow zombies are dangerous is because like, sure you can run away from a slow zombie, but you're gonna get tired eventually, and the zombie never will.
Pretty much.
Got a comment in here for you to use concentration.
I don't. Oh, does it? It doesn't need to be full to use it.
Faruqi90s reminding us that yeah, the Resident Evil movies had cures. So they did have cures.
I found when I was
It's really hard to call those movies, but okay.
stable on the edge of town.
They were just like Mila,
Fair technicality.
just like Mila Jovovich playing on camera.
Am I going? Where am I going? Back that way? Yeah, back that way. I want to make sure everybody's dead, though. Oh, God.
Bull Casby says Ethiopian zombies are the scariest zombie. I'm sure he's talking out of personal experience here.
Mm-hmm.
Dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said.
Oh, crap.
Animatart saying,
And he says,
I am Legend
think so, boy.
had one.
Not with my shotgun.
What's that?
I am Legend had cure for zombies. Those were sort of zombies.
Yeah, those are...
He intended to
They were zombie-esque.
I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
All right, shoot him in his Buddha belly.
Oh, good. Now the game's going to explain. Just your Hand position. Hand position.
What does that even mean?
See, I can move my hand around.
Yeah, but like, so you just wanted to be closer to the gun, I'm assuming?
Yeah. It's a lot of like.
What is the disadvantage?
It's basically, this is a.
Oh, I see. Your focus is going down as you're closer to the gun.
When you hear the heartbeat, you can draw your gun first, but this will be noted as a dishonorable act.
Who cares if it's dishonorable if, like, he's dead? Oh, he got first. He got there first.
He wasn't even looking at me. He was like looking off to the side.
That was his trick, man.
That's a shooter's poker face right there. He's like, I'm thinking about a sandwich.
I Am Legend also had a good, like, dog strangling sequence. So
yes,
there's that.
That is true.
The dog definitely did die in that one. All right, Mark Walton says fail, so don't fail. Oh, I think you just shot yourself in the knee on the way out on that one.
Everybody saw I had
Shot
no
myself in
damn
the foot.
choice.
My problem with I Am Legend was that I don't think they ever established that he like did anything legendary in that.
Nearly 3 months
I don't think he really earned that title in that movie.
Yeah.
Man, dogs are really popular right now. I think the Xbox One conference, if it accomplished anything, it was to bring dogs back into popularity in video games.
Hey, Activision knows how to get its
I
audience.
realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican
Sir Lolington. Oh my god, Call of Duty Ghosts has dogs. It's so innovative. Except Fable had dogs like in that whole game.
Vicious outlaw gang and
Look,
no
we
cheese.
don't
Was it Fable
know.
2?
We
Fable 2
don't
had the
know
dog?
yet. We don't know yet.
Led by old man
Could be a hell of a dog character.
Eminent Stranger 1 says next year it'll be Medal of Honor Cat.
Not really. Truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Why was he I still don't understand why. I'm still stuck on this. Why was he a legend? Maybe it's because I didn't read the. Was it a graphic novel it was based on?
Yeah, you're just not connected to the.
Why was he a legend? That movie made no justification for legend status. Dude like strangled the dog and lost his kid or something and
No, you know.
shot a deer.
You're the last person. I mean, you can call yourself whatever you want, really.
So was the
Bella Garrett says he survived by himself and found a cure.
Roscoe,
Does that make you a legend? Really?
Oh. But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after.
Sir Lolington, Battlefield 4 Dog Warfare.
Bingo. And yes, he was working for Old Man Clown.
Mark Walton, our very own Mark Walton was saying that
Stagecoach.
the journalists in the room were laughing when they announced the dog.
Bastard. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man. Over there! There!
We have a lot of folks pointing out that he was legendary because he found a cure. Did he distribute the cure, though, in that?
I don't even remember.
I mean, it doesn't really help if you find the cure. How the hell are you going to distribute it?
Moments later, the attackers were dead. And I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing.
The answer is 0.
None.
Oh.
It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all?
Bella Garrett says, if you don't play as a dog, then I give up.
I quickly got.
You know, it's funny in the Arma series.
From on high, like Apaches often did.
Oh, back in one of these.
They were
Oh, God.
Great numbers from the.
If you made a custom map in the Arma series, you could play as any of like the animals in the game.
Making use of the high ground, whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to it.
Hey, this is kind of like the Battlefield 3 single-player campaign.
What happened to the cowboys? Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me, Apaches, down.
Oh, his backing up stuff.
But I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
You let him live, man. You just let him live.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green, but often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept
Bastard.
shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the Cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was
You might have to take cover and like by the stagecoach.
to get to Ringo.
Cover
I'd
is
have to
just
find my
cool.
way past these other assholes.
Unfocused people.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
Oh crap.
I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of
Right
my
there.
relative inexperience as a hunter of men.
So does he sort of dynamically talks based on what you're doing
Tactical retreat was
sometimes?
for,
Sometimes.
as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Oh god. They just keep coming. Ah, no.
Finally, they managed to corner me.
Neo
Was the odds of my
Jet Angel says in Arma 2, he led an army of cows versus a lot of tanks.
Luckily, serendipity was on my
I'm just gonna assume the cows won.
spotted
I'm pretty
away
sure that that
out of
happened.
predicament.
Run. Nuts. Nuts.
Nut shot.
Nuts.
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 I think you only got one nut. There you go. Now you
There
got
we
two.
go. Oh, wow, I really don't have any ammo.
You got 3 shots.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me.
Yeah, but what if I run
Bullets
ahead?
were whizzing by
Oh,
my
crap.
ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die.
Is there a secret, like, over here?
You got 2
I
shots.
just kept running like there was no tomorrow.
It's telling you to run.
Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me.
I think you gotta run. You only
As
don't
I
have
was
enough bullets.
scurrying around those caves, I
They're
thought,
not moving very quickly.
what was I thinking?
Oh, God.
Going up against a gang like this.
What was I thinking? I was thinking there's probably, like, secret items somewhere. And or
They were
chickens.
hunting me like I was game.
Although I can't melee
I
attack the
swear to
chickens.
God.
You got 2 bullets left. You can literally kill 2 chickens. Yep, here they come.
Those bastards.
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
You got a secret?
19th hour saying just throw your gun at them.
Not with 2 bullets left.
We'll shoot 2 bullets and then throw your gun at them.
And that's when something miraculous happened.
What?
Like manna from heaven. I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior.
Is it bow and arrow time?
The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition.
Ball and musket time.
Bat Masterson once told me it was more
You will literally be able to get off at least 4 shots a minute.
than he would know.
Wait, did I get something?
Yeah, you got 57 rounds.
Alright, where am I
All
going?
you got is 10 in that thing.
Where am I going? I ran all the way out here and then I gotta run all the way back. Show me the
Imagine
way.
my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite
Yeah.
along with that ammo.
We're blowing shit up now.
That stroke of good fortune
19th hour is pointing out art style totally reminds him of Borderlands. Yeah,
to turn the table.
it definitely does. Unfortunately, the only guns you get in this game are Jacobs.
Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. The old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
Whoa.
Fucking running.
Okay.
Oh, pistol. Oh, you're in trouble.
Whoa.
Dodge it.
Dodging it.
Nice, got some bullet time.
The game just sort of like does that sometimes.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Oh, there were 2 left to shoot. Old man Clanton.
That guy's mean as hell.
For my lungs. Clanton, I'm coming for you. A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come.
I remember this from Mark's review. He said the Gatling gun sequences were the one sore spot in this game.
Let's see. More ammo. Brave Ranger, nice.
All right, Mark, we're gonna listen to your advice and throw dynamite.
But I knew I could not let that deter me.
Yeah, they gave the.
Not if I was to find and kill Ringo.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Where exactly is that old man and the gun?
I think you're gonna have to use some stealth.
Where is it? It's over there.
Oh, you got Gatlinged.
Son of... Okay.
T3 says courage. I don't think courage will get you through this though.
I don't think courage is gonna make a difference.
The game may have told you to be more stealthy. You may have to run between those. Well, not like that.
Okay, so running for it is not a thing that you do.
Eminent Stranger is telling you to spam the TNT. I think you're out of range right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's like way to hell up there.
Try taking that left route, maybe.
Yeah, sneak around back this way.
I don't think you can do it that way.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think you got to go across the open ground using those rocks as cover. He's like way up there.
Use B to duck, thank you.
Yep. So I think you can make it to that rock. There you go.
He's not so good at what he's doing.
Mark Walton's saying, wait for him to reload. That would make sense. That's when you shift eyes. Yeah, that's when you think shift eyes. Oh, wow, he's like way up there.
Yeah, finally saw him.
Go!
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Oh god.
Oh god, dynamite. Yep, he's right there. Dynamite! Oh, run away! Run away! Alright, I think you got a dynamite at this stage.
I did dynamite.
You got any more dynamite? Did you remember to light it?
Apparently,
Nice.
one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that
Toxfeed
day.
wants you to stop the bullets with your mind like in the Matrix.
Or if I had a shield like infused, I could
eventually
do
led
that.
to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Eminent Stranger 1 says, and boom goes the dynamite. Did it actually explode?
No nuggets of truth.
I didn't see your dynamite explode. Did I just miss it?
I was hiding when it was going off, I think. Short fuse.
We have a side conversation in the chat as to the difference between chips and fries.
And what kind of fries are we talking about here?
Well, I mean, in England, chips are not the same word. It's fish and chips, right? Mm-hmm. It's not like Doritos. They're not referring to Doritos when they say fish and chips, like they do in the States.
Yeah, okay.
A few weeks after that dust up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo.
Johnny Ringo.
Oh god, now we have what's a crisp? We have chips, we have crisps.
And they were loaded for bait.
Fries. French fries. Freedom fries.
Okay, a crisp is a cracker. Now we have suggestions of eating Doritos with fish.
That could happen.
This is mixing different cultures now.
Didn't I already unlock this? Thank you. Engraved Ranger. Sweet.
Are those skills based on which hand it's in, or is that just a skill tree?
No, it's just a skill tree.
Yeah.
It's a clever skill tree.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bright?
Yep.
He killed my
They
chicken.
both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. But first, I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Earth's coming!
Get ready, boys.
I see you.
Oh, we're getting nuanced now. Hedgehog says chips are something you have with burgers, and crisp are something you have with a sandwich.
Okay.
We got some chip enthusiasts right now in the
Well,
in the chat.
we generally have chips with sandwiches and fries with burgers, right? So, same thing. Headshot.
Question is, have you guys played Lead and Gold Gangs of the Wild West? How do you think it compares with this game? Wasn't that a multiplayer only game?
I did not play it.
Yeah, Lead and Gold, as I recall, I'll look it up, but that was a multiplayer only title. This is not multiplayer. This is more of like an arcade single player shooter.
Yeah, in fact, this is actually like got such, enjoyable enough gameplay that it's kind of unfortunate that there isn't a multiplayer.
What became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
Yeah, Lead and Gold was a class-based multiplayer shooter. It may have even been free to play on PC. This is more along the lines of titles that make you want to get high scores versus your friends' high scores, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Like Trials, sort of. I mean, without motorcycles or anything, but the spirit of Trials.
If it had level creation, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy wasn't.
That guy's shooting holes in your screen. You should be angry. Yes, Jimmy Buffett says a score attack game. That makes sense.
Crap. I didn't mean to do that.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas.
I just wanted to see if there was anything down this way.
That's how the
Talk Sweet
Cowboys
says the game industry is starting to have more comedic and unrealistic games nowadays. I'd say that's trending right now, games to be a little bit more self-aware. It's not a bad thing. I think a lot of games take themselves too seriously and just fail.
How is this log underlit like this? Maybe not important.
Shaders.
Magic.
Wild West magic.
Video game sorcery.
So far I haven't seen different... So it looks like you only have one pistol, one type of a revolver in this game.
We've had two. We've had
Okay.
two so far.
Bound in Blood started getting all tricky with like sawed-off revolvers and crazy stuff like that, pepper boxes and all kinds of vintage odd weaponry.
How do I keep missing all the secrets? I'm looking around. I'm looking.
Our conversation has now gone from chips to hard alcohol.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
That's how you know it's Friday.
Weekend's almost here.
I just said you pierced his shot. Oh, you didn't dodge the red bullet.
No, it's not. Dodge mode is like totally like something the game does when it feels like it.
But I wasn't about to
There it is.
Whoa.
Dodge it.
escape. And that's what
Went all Matrix on that bullet's ass.
All right.
I think you should be required to say no, like when that happens.
Time to fill you full of lead.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy.
It's a good thing that your face is highly bullet resistant.
That man was all hat and no cap.
Oh god.
Herb wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
That Lunger should have kept his nose out of it.
Sir Lowlington is asking if Bourbon is that guy from Metro 2033.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back.
Shoot the logs. Got a request.
Do I want a rifle or do I want a shotgun?
Shoot some logs.
Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal
Rifle or
to a
shotgun?
friend.
Rifle or shotgun?
Is that what you call it?
Cut a man clean in half.
Yep, that still does have to
To
happen,
get
doesn't
to
it?
that loyal friend.
Shoot some logs. Got a request.
Buzzsaws as big as a man.
Like any logs?
Any logs. Shoot a log. You
I
missed.
missed.
You literally missed a log pile. I don't think you got any damage modeling. Oh, no you do. Saw some bullet holes. I don't think those logs are gonna do any like Bad Company 2 stuff. Oh, shoot the wire. The wire's glowing.
Is it?
Yeah, totally
Oh, it
glowing.
is.
Bam.
Oh god.
Oh, that's probably something you were supposed to do earlier.
Yeah.
Just gonna throw that out
yeah,
there.
I think so. No. Where are your hidden... anything in here?
Take a poop.
Not gonna let me.
It's not something you can
Not
do.
gonna let me, no.
All right.
Ah. Oh well.
Now open a magazine. Oh, that guy.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
What if they're really smart rocks, huh? What's a really smart box of rocks? Wait, shoot the lantern. See if it breaks. Yeah, it does.
And there's points for it.
And you got points. I didn't think that was gonna break. Shoot the bucket.
I see, that's part of how you're supposed to...
Oh, it catches fire. Ah, maybe there's some environmental hazards here you can drop on said bad guys.
I don't think there's much of that. Damn you.
Died, not a chicken.
Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed in it not being a chicken, but other than that... I'm still missing all the dang secrets.
Hello, Cudge Dave. Said he got this game. It looks fantastic.
Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
And by cowboy gang, I mean shooting every light in this game.
Oh, I got a box full of dynamite, so screw all
Do
of
some
you
explosives. That worked. Wait, did you... So are you taking cover right now? Why is one pistol going up in the air?
That's sort of a good question.
Not really a cover system, maybe just an indicator to you that you're up against some cover?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's definitely like...
Because it doesn't look like you're taking any less damage.
Middle-eight that sucker!
Oh, dodge the red ones. Whoa.
Okay.
I think you gotta take some cover, sir.
I think I might have to take some cover too.
I think you need to cut a man in half.
I'd like to do that. I mean, it's not like that's something I've been against.
Just gonna throw this out there. I think that's probably what all that dynamite was for.
What, this part?
Yeah.
Nah, come on. Dynamite is for suckers.
Administrator once saying Bound in Blood had a weird cover system.
Sorry, son of a bitch.
Gudge Dave Cartel was awful.
Yeah, that one really legitimately got a low score from us.
I think people all agreed that it wasn't so great. Oh, you got a hat.
And yeah.
Of course, I don't really know if there's a point in getting a hat in a first-person shooter because you can't see yourself.
It's just another story collectible.
Boy, you are good.
Oh, there's like 3 guys right there.
Ricky Guitar saying the cartel was probably made by the B team in Techland. I gotta say, I was a little bit concerned. There were rumors that Danger Close was coming on board with DICE's new Los Angeles office to maybe produce like the Star Wars games or something. It was kind of unclear what Danger Close was doing. As long as Danger Close doesn't do anything with graphics or interface, then
it's all good.
Then it'll be all good. Just nothing with graphics and nothing with interface. That was good news, by the way. We never talked about that. So DICE said that they're moving an office to Los Angeles.
Everywhere, piles of lumber and God knows what.
And they totally got the Star Wars license. So I think we're gonna see.
Oh, I missed that too.
Aw.
Impressive operation.
Wow. Well, that's what this game's all about, though. I think this is about multiple playthroughs and high scores.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, the arcade mode, you'd know that was there.
But yeah, no, I'm really excited to have DICE in the States. Those dudes have been flying across the Atlantic a lot. And them getting the Star Wars license is awesome because they did a great job with Battlefield, and they could do a great job with Battlefront and other such titles. I am real excited about that.
Assuming they do Battlefront, it's the obvious thing to get them to do.
Why would you not have DICE do Battlefront? That just doesn't even make sense.
Well, does making sense usually play a part in these situations?
Free Soul Love says more speed bikes. Or speeder bikes. Speeder bikes. I want speeder bikes.
I think everybody does, right?
They shot that speeder bike chase right here in our backyard, actually, up in Marin County, in Muir Woods.
Yep. Just saw some of the guys who did that at Maker's Fair.
Oh, nice.
Weekend, yeah.
Did you run into the Mythbusters out there?
I'm about to get to that, Ben.
Those guys totally were there.
I think the game is talking smack at me for not knowing.
I keep wanting to hunt down some of the Mythbusters guys at Comic-Con. I just haven't had time.
I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Scroback says the Mythbusters guys are totally cool, nice guys. I would believe that. They seem like real genuine dudes. I kind of want them to do the cannonball episode. I know that they got like all embarrassed about shooting a cannonball through somebody's house, but I kind of thought it was awesome. Considering nobody got hurt, I would love to see them like recap that episode.
Yeah.
Myth confirmed, cannonballs are powerful.
Ooh, there's a sawed-off shotgun.
Can it cut a man clean in half?
We're gonna find out.
I swear to God, I'm suing for false advertising.
What else we got in here? There's a rifle, shotgun. Is the Ranger in here? No.
Jim Dove says, I met Shatner at a UK event a few years ago. He wouldn't even speak to me. Managed to get a respect fist, and that was it. Waste of 50 quid. To their credit, celebrities are like surrounded and approached by thousands of people all the time. I guess you gotta think about it from their perspective.
The sawed-off shotgun replaces your handgun. So you carry 2 shotguns?
Yeah, do it. Why not? Nothing can go wrong if you have 2 shotguns.
I'll carry the rifle and the shotgun.
Nothing can go wrong if you carry 2 shotguns. And I'm still waiting for a man to be cut clean in half.
The problem is that they share ammo. That's the reason not to do that.
I'm not talking about a dirty cut, too. I'm talking about a clean cut.
It's got to be clean.
You got to get surgical on that man's midsection.
No, it is a nice waterfall.
Captain Judaism is saying go akimbo with the model 1883s. Be overpowered.
Oh, Modern Warfare 2. How long has it been?
Can you akimbo those pistols? If it takes your pistol slot.
No, you cannot.
Oh.
It's probably even stupid that I'm not bringing a handgun. That seems to be the way to go.
19th Hour says they shot the cannonball at a dirt wall and it ricocheted off and kept going forward into a neighborhood. Yeah, when they wrote the article about that, there was literally like 5 paragraphs describing the flight of the cannonball. It was pretty amazing.
Lumber yard, and I followed after.
Oh, now I can't go back for my handgun. Curly Bill.
Yeah.
That's some sombrero.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think the Mythbusters just started their most recent season. I think they went off the air for quite a while after the cannonball incident. It was like practically a year or something like that.
Sir, I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Fuck.
Soliloquies is asking if GameSpot employees need to know other languages. Unless you mean the language of video games, then no.
No, it is not a requirement.
Speaking for the U.S. office, Americans rarely speak other languages because our education system kind of sucks that way.
Alright, he's not vulnerable in the nuts.
I think I took Spanish for about 6 years and then promptly forgot it all. But it's because they start language here in, like, high school.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't start kids on foreign languages in elementary school, you're already a host.
Oh shit. I didn't realize that was the boss.
Captain Judaism says that we speak American. There's a lot of flavors of English in America, that's for sure. Depending on what part of the country you're in. It's funny because actually most of the television that comes out of the United States is California English. Because, I don't know, that's where like a lot of that started. But like when you're Californian and you go to other states, people are like, oh, you totally have an accent. Like, what are you talking about? I think when everybody on TV sort of talks like you do, you don't notice it.
Oh, wanna play hide and seek?
Neo Jet Angel says, I did French in primary school. Did you absorb it? Captain Judaism says, I'm from New Jersey, so no one knows what the hell I say.
Gave me no choice but to take.
Yeah, that's probably true.
There's nowhere to be found.
No. Half my family's from Jersey. Well, maybe I understand the language.
Scrollback says, yeah, 10 hours a week isn't going to make anybody fluent.
Together.
To this day, his killer is still on.
Eminent Stranger did French for 5 years and failed. Can barely remember it.
I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
I had like 5 or 6 years of Spanish, and
Yeah.
it was useful.
T3HH says, I learned Californian from Ninja Turtles. That's like surfer dude Californian.
Oh no, it's Johnny Ringo. Here we go again.
Sir Lollington says, I know Icelandic. Wow. You can literally use that in
Sir,
one country?
I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one.
2 countries? I don't even know. How many countries speak Icelandic?
Quit walking around, you... Jeez.
Therm Scotty Vans knows English and bad English.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't over.
Xanderbrill says, took 2 semesters of Italian, can speak enough of it to survive in Italy. I mean, most people remember enough of the language they took for, like, you know, like, I have to go to the bathroom. Where is it?
Mm-hmm. You can get by.
Although I did get caught in a bathroom in, like, Austria one time, and the choices were, like, Damen and Hoffen.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured Damen was the only one with man in the title, and I was wrong.
No, that would be wrong.
Yeah. Because there's man in the title. It's demand, right? No?
Nope.
No, it didn't work. It was totally like androgynous pictures on the doors, too. I just could not tell. They were not helping at all.
They didn't have pictures?
That's the one.
The pictures were totally androgynous. Like, you really could not tell from the pictures.
A thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
Yeah, Scrowback says he knows enough Spanish from school to order at a restaurant or find a local library. There's a lot of, like, random things they made you learn how to ask for. Sir Lollington says, Doman. That's what I thought it said.
Where are we on time? Should we be continuing with the story? I mean,
do you want to show another mode? It's about 2:20. We could probably go for a little bit longer.
I mean, arcade mode is the
same thing.
It just doesn't have all the talking. So it's really just sort of a thing of, like, do people care about the talking or not? Because, you know.
All right, so I think we're going to go for another about 10 minutes here.
Down Ross.
Then I got to get back to editing a Fuse video review for next week.
Way to get rich quick.
It's pretty fun. Pretty fun.
Super adequate.
Landis exposed him as the leader of the bandits.
If you've got some friends that you play co-op games with regularly,
Plummer rallied his
you
gang
should
to
probably
plunder
play
one
Fuse.
last gold mine before making their escape. And that's where I thought I'd find him.
Free Soul VW says, I learned sign language from my ex-girlfriend. Isn't that how most people learn languages? Like, you meet a you meet a hot significant other and then are forced to learn the language.
There's truth to that, yes.
So Lollington's asking with an exclamation point, Fuse is fun? I don't know. What do you do when there's like an exclamation point and then a question mark after that? Is that like sarcasm? What is that?
Samuel Colt made him eat.
I am doing it wrong.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty natural reaction. Like, hi, you are hot. Can I learn your language?
Look at this clown up here.
Free Soul VW saying with an upward inflection. Fun? Oh, like Stewie? Okay, I get it, yeah. Fuse is fun?
Dynamite.
Maybe like that?
I liked what I played. I played the demo a bit, and I played some multiplayer with Chris and Tom.
That's I guess that is a really zesty question mark.
Oh. Is it that way? This looks awfully mine-like to me. Heck's that? Shoot it.
I will say that having an attractive foreign language teacher never really hurt.
That does help.
That doesn't hurt.
Oh. There we go. New pistol.
So, yeah. You can go check out the Fuse demo right now if you actually are curious about it. I can't talk too much about the review until the embargo is up, but you are more than welcome to download the demo. It's up and it's free. But yeah, you said it's more fun with friends, right?
I mean, it makes up for like some of its weirdness by having you can live swap between the other characters. So like if the AI isn't really doing their job very well, you can take over the AI.
Yeah, you swap between people, right?
Yeah.
If you're not playing with friends.
Well, and if you are, if there's one open slot, you can always switch.
All right, Lim, AK, I will give you that. He bloody well helps. The demo is free. Wasn't there? There was a while, like maybe a year or two ago, where there were some developers flirting with like paid demos. I think that died real fast.
I just died real fast.
You just died because of gravity, sir. I swear to God, there were some demos a year ago where they were like playing with charging for demos.
Really?
I can't remember specifically which one it was.
Did that work at all?
No, it did. That's why it doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, yeah? Who the hell is that then?
Yeah, shoot the exploding barrels. Yeah, exploding barrel. What's next? Is that a rock or what's next to that guy? That's a rock. Because Dave says all my teachers were munters. Captain Judaism is pointing out that you can take 20 bullets to the face but can't handle a 3-foot fall.
Yep.
Such is video game mechanics.
Yep. That is totally true.
19th hour saying the usual trend is to bundle a demo with a pre-order for another game, like Crackdown had the Halo 3 demo. That's fair. Yeah, like the Battlefield 4 demo was included with the like pre-order special edition of Medal of Honor Warfighter.
Yeah.
It does happen. Lime K says one of my friends is an AI researcher. He gets super sad when the industry uses the word AI. What word would you say they prefer? Bots? Why would your friend be sad of the use of the word AI?
I knew that.
Oh yeah, here we go. We're going out with a bang.
Yeah, NPC?
Return it.
Oh, we're back on chickens. Where'd the cows go, man? There were cows in the beginning of this game.
Yeah, you didn't have a gun then, though. That was the problem.
That is a travesty. That was like just a cow massacre that could have happened.
Look at that.
That is a very scenic dead chicken.
Ooh,
Whoa.
Well, that probably wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, yeah?
Maybe instead of AI, let's say robots. Chickens don't explode here.
Oh, they're about to. I got a lot of
You were
dynamite.
sending me some really funny videos from the last Gears of War game with like
all
chickens.
the chicken stuff.
Yeah. That was elaborate. That was some very elaborate Easter egging going on there.
Yep.
Fire-breathing chickens.
Press right trigger to shoot, like we haven't been pressing right trigger the whole game. What the?
Yeah, PETA's not watching. They're too busy with the Call of Duty dog right now.
Robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments. Like those that ran with Plummer. So,
We have claims here from Cudge Dave. You cannot kill the cows or the horses.
easy pickings.
Man. What makes chickens okay then?
Charlie Crow, the blacksmith.
I'm going the wrong way. Oh,
James,
that's
who worked in the
definitely
stable.
wrong
Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's son.
Although it is kind of hard to compete with like the Skyrim exploding chickens. That was kind of the best thing ever.
Stealing and thieving and murdering his neighbors.
You're done.
All right, I think we are coming down to the wire here. Probably find a
Oh, we're
last moment.
we're about to get explosive here.
What you got? Take it in for the finish. Oh, look up. There's things you can shoot. You gotta shoot the wire. Get somebody with the wire.
Stone cold
there a wire to
Joe's
shoot?
trained on
Look up
bloody fields
up
of
to the right,
shit.
maybe.
Plummer had a
Oh,
lot
that
of
didn't
men.
work.
Yep.
A hell of a lot.
Being a high-score competition game, I'm sure you get lots of O points for
Up a
some
defensive
crazy
perimeter, which I had no
hazard
idea
kills.
how to breach. I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other.
Did I leave anybody in
I
here?
thought I was some kind of hero.
I can't hear you.
Got some gold guns.
Yeah. Why, hello there, Emma.
All right, let's get to a scenic overlook, and then I think we'll have to close out this FPS
I
Friday.
finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny. But first, I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw
Yeah.
an entrance. Made sense.
All right, why don't you turn around, take a look at the fine horizon.
But that also made it more dangerous.
This guy just keeps talking.
He does
He's
not.
talking.
Undoubtedly be
He does
enemies
So
not.
much talking.
along the way.
He does not shut up.
Is that some Grand Canyon? All right, well, that was it for FPS Friday. You guys were watching some Call of Juarez Gunslinger. I got that right?
Codge.
Codge. You know, I said it into Google Voice, and it actually knew that Hua was a J. Call of Juarez Gunslinger. As we said before, this game is less gangster and more gunslinger than the previous title.
And it's pretty damn fun for, you know,
But
the
based
downloadable
based
title
on
that it is.
some of the conversations we had in the chat, I'm sure you guys are gonna have a great weekend with fish, chips. Well, what else was there in there? Bourbon, Jack. I think we have a chips and bourbon weekend lined up for a lot of our
That
users
sounds
out
good.
there.
I can go for that.
So next week we will be back as usual. I don't know. Maybe we'll fuse it up next
Are
week.
we?
We'll have to see.
Wait.
Maybe.
Because we might be packed up, right?
Oh yeah, we may have to pack all of our stuff for E3. So if we're not here next week, we will be packing our stuff for E3. Make sure to tune into GameSpot.com for E3 coverage as all of that goes down. Thanks for everybody watching our Xbox One coverage last week. We've had a lot of fun conversations about that. Ryan and I did the hardcore shooter perspective on the Xbox One, so make sure to check that out as well. But as always, thanks for joining us, and have a great weekend, everybody.
Later.